May 25th, 2012, my first Dave Matthews Band show. Stanley Jordan would guest with the band for the first time. Steve Lillywhite was in attendance a year after mending his relationship with the band. Proudest Monkey went into something other than Satellite for the first time in 3 years. And an improv jam would later have the early remnants of Do You Remember? And of course, the Stone opened the show. The Stone opening the show was important. It was dark and it was epic, and the sun was setting as violin and acoustic guitar hit me in the face. Baritone saxophone and trumpet raised the hair on my back as Carter and Stefan's playing reverberated off my heartbeat. I didn't realize how rare and special it was to have a Stone opening. In the coming months, I would understand the pain and torture it causes the hands to play through the acoustic guitar parts of the song, making me gain a whole new appreciation for how Dave defied the laws of dexterity to start the next 2.5 hours of instrument playing tied to this gig in Hartford that night. At the time, I had a door-to-door commission-only job a week out of graduating from college, and I was sold on the idea of seeing the Dave Matthews Band live. I walked into that venue as a casual listener of the band, from mixed CDs in the mid-2000s to Pandora playlists through my college years that included some of the band's hits. I walked out forever changed by everything that night being unique in a weekend that many critical fans on Ants would say changed the trajectory of the 2012 summer tour. And after that show, I was exhausted. I was offered to go the next day, but I declined to rest and really to try to hit up some Saturday college graduation parties for my peers that had walked across stage with me in Hartford just a week prior. But later that night, the friend who talked me into going to my first DMB show for Hartford Night 1 texted me about his first pit experience for Night 2. He talked about how the band played this rare song called Beach Ball, and how Dave broke a string due to strumming his guitar so hard. 2 weeks later, I saw this YouTube page had uploaded the entire Night 2 show from May 26, 2012, and I watched that show from beginning to end. This Chester Copperpot guy had combined tape or audio with various video shots displaying the show I had passed on. The further I watched, the more I regretted not being at the show. And as I record this video in May of 2023, I have not missed a single show in Hartford or in Connecticut since that May 26th show. That even includes 2 Farm Aids and a Sound On Sound Festival, all featuring Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds. This also inspired trips across multiple time zones to see the band at the Gorge, Deer Creek, and even Alpine, and of course, is the reason I have seen the band at SPAC. One video of a show I missed turned me from a casual fan to a diehard fan. The following year, I began taking short videos during the band's summer 2013 tour, and by 2014, I was capturing full songs. Some were even part of Copper Pot's multicam videos. First under my allhiphop.com and Xbox Live alias Monizzle145, and then later on as your boy Conserviz34. And because fan shot videos and tape or audio hooked me into the band, I decided to give back by shooting more and more video each year, capturing rare moments for die-hard deep cut lovers, and even getting to hit songs for people who love those hits from the 90s and early 2000s. Some of them even made these songs as part of their wedding and many other celebrations in their life. And then I decided to get on the other side of the camera, sharing my honest reaction to shows. And then I would even continue on to give perspective from the concerts by calling fans after shows as part of the DMB post-show stream. Along the way, I have met friends that are now family and have explored the beauty of this country from Seattle to southern New Hampshire. But all of it started 11 years ago today when my friend convinced me to go to a show. And then I decided to go to the next show and the next show and the next show, trying to get as many shows as possible within my budget. To my homie John Dix, thank you for the early support of my channel and willingness to share your knowledge on DMB with me. Thank you for connecting me with important people within the DMB community. To the tapers and fans who shot videos early on in my journey, all I can say is thank you. To the veteran fans, viewers, SiriusXM radio hosts, and even some band members who have spoken so kindly of the things that I do on my channel, your encouragement means the world to me. To the DMB Almanac team, thank you for embracing and supporting my use of your data. Without your site, I wouldn't be able to produce the videos I make using data and statistics to back up the points that I have and trying to dig to the bottom of what was actually done over the years. And to Henry specifically of the DMB Almanac team, thank you for all the encouragement behind the scenes, not only tied to DMB content, but things going on in my life. And to my wife Olivia, who encourages me to capture content at all the shows I go to, and is okay with me walking downstairs at midnight to talk to fans from West Coast shows. Your support is more important to me than anyone else's in the world. As the first 10 years of me seeing the band comes to a close, I cannot wait for what year 11 will bring, and even what the next 10 years will bring. And, as always, it's your boy Conserviz34. Thank you for watching. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, peace.